Alright, so the last few weeks of throwing, I've been trying to work on a bunch of different things, and the main thing that I really want to find is that snap off my hand. So after this weekend, I started to think about my throw, had a different perspective, and just really considering a few things. So the first one Martin always was talking about was, first of all, getting my feet open so I'm not blocked off. First, I really need to do that. That's a big one. If I do that and start to turn my hip like Martin wanted to get some separation, I think that'll be a big thing to help get some snap. And the other one, when I land, the shot put's so far ahead that I've got nowhere to actually push it. So I want to try to land a bit more wrapped up, give myself an extra foot or two of like room to actually accelerate the ball, try to tie that in with my hip and get some snap off my hand ideally. So that's the objective today. I'm going to start with stand throws, just try to start with the ball back and really work it around and try to keep a long path for the ball. And then I'll just try to continue that into fulls later on in practice. But first things first, let's start with that. Hopefully I can throw some bombs right now. All right, let's see if I can get my feet open, work this hip around, keep a long path of the ball. Yeah, I kind of felt scoopy, kind of. All right, take two. Third time's a charm. I think I'm just gonna like visualize pretending I've got a discus in my hand, only like not, and see if that can. Alright, I feel like I have so much weight on my back foot here that I physically can't turn, and the only way to transfer my weight is to shift and be weird, so I'm gonna try to be taller, more weight on my right foot, so I can actually turn it. See if it works. Find it back here or something so Alright, so I tried to move my shot position from, I'd always put it further back on my neck. I'm trying to move it more forward now, so that way when I get to the finish I can just push it straight, rather than if it's back I need to keep pulling off in order to get it straight. So that feels good. It feels like it's helping right now, and other than that I just need to keep trying to catch it back and get my hips in front to get some separation and snap on it, but it's getting there. Ball forward, catch it back. Ball forward, open, turn, put. Alright, so I keep throwing the ball forward, my hips back, just getting no power. I think I'm just going to kind of exaggerate, try to just really come around with this foot so I can kind of hopefully force my hips open. I'm just going to think about that this throw, and hopefully it goes far. last one felt a bit better. Still kind of here, but keep working it. Yeah, it didn't feel like I quite got there, but right now, really liking the feeling of trying to have right foot come around. Feel like it's helping my hips stay forward and get some height on the ball because I always throw it flat, but it's good. Feet to a good position from here. Open. So he's right now just trying to work being tall, get open in the middle, and go up with it. Feels good. Last one, best one. Let's go now. Oh! Alright, what's going on, guys? I just want to wrap up this video. I'm really pleased with how practice went today. I always think it's so interesting to see how my thought process changes from the beginning of practice to the end, and I'll typically go into practice thinking about things that I want to work on, and that comes from watching my videos from practices before or watching other throwers and just kind of thinking through the throw in my head and what I want to work on. I go in with an idea, and then by the end of practice I'm thinking about completely different things, and it's really based on how I feel and how practice is going. But overall today, really pleased. Towards the end of practice I started to slow it down, just really think about being tall with my hips underneath me and hitting the middle with my foot open, and I showed it earlier in the practice kind of what I was going through. But that really helped. I was doing like 50% effort throws, and they were going as far as some of my best throws when I'm really getting after it. Really happy with that change. I'm going to continue to work on that. I think that's something that might help me out a lot. I typically will have throws that are really flat and just don't go far because they don't have the proper release angle. The change that I was making today was really helping the ball get some height on it, and that was helping the distances out. Like I said, going to continue with that. Hopefully it makes some gains and get some big throws coming in the near future. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video.